Hello, my name is Jesse, and I'm here in the green room at my home. I thought I'd start a little series on musical tips and maybe some little performances and things. Yeah, let's get to it. The very first one that I thought I'd start with is it's almost a bit of a bulletproof way to start a solo in most genres of music. I can't really think of any genres that I wouldn't fit into, so yeah, hopefully it's pretty valuable to you guys. Now, this concept is definitely not new, and as soon as I explain it and tell you about it, you'll start to, recall places where you've heard it utilized on famous recordings and favorite recordings, of course. Um, yeah, you hear it all the time, but where I first encountered it in, written or published format for educational use, blah, 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 was in this book here. John Damien's book, The Guitarist's Guide to Composing and Improvising. This is a fantastic book. Obviously, mine is a little bit worse for wear. I've used it, and the bird has bitten the outsides of it as well. I won't lie to you, it's probably been through the wash once or twice as well, but fantastic book. Excellent book by John Damien. It's got a lot that's absolutely chockers full of excellent concepts as well. So go and check that one out if you can swing it. Go buy it on Amazon. I'm sure John will be happy with you. Cool. So the concept, this one that we'll start with today, is pretty much 3-note groupings, starting solos with 3-note groupings. What 3 notes do you use, and how long do those 3 notes go for? That's completely up to you. Obviously, if it's the start of a solo, maybe you want to be using pretty strong harmony notes to keep the start of the solo strong. The duration of the notes, so the rhythm that you use, that's completely up to you. It might come from, rhythms that you've heard. It might be completely spontaneous. Who knows? Completely up to you. And you'll find your own preferences in your practice as well. As I said before, it works on pretty much every different genre of music, across every genre of music, I should say, if I'm speaking English correctly. But today, I've got an arch top. I'm going to play a jazz blues for you, just really very, very simply, just so I can, display it as simply as and as clearly as possible. This one would be in B flat. Even if you don't know how a jazz blues goes, I'm fairly certain you'll still hear the concept, the 3-note grouping concept over these changes. So melodically, you'll hear me spelling out the chords with the 3 notes, so the changes in the chords, and rhythmically, I think I'll just try and keep it pretty swing-based, maybe try and use some different rhythms. Let's just see how we go. This is all, improvisation, so let's get cracking. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I cheated a little bit there. There were some phrases that were maybe even 4-note phrases or less. But that's kind of the idea. This is a springboard concept where it's a fantastic way to start a solo off. But I guess if you do a whole solo with the 3-note voicings, the jig will kind of be up. The audience will kind of cotton on to it after a little while, and it might even get a bit repetitive for you. You'll want to develop your solo and keep building on and keep telling the story. So what you saw then, even though I cheated a little bit, I'm going to say it was a live example of that concept kind of organically evolving. And that's really the beauty of it as well, because as a springboard, it's absolutely fantastic. You're dismissing that whole idea of jumping in and immediately playing too much, what you're doing is you're jumping in and you're really capturing the audience's attention because you're giving them something reliable to hook into that they can, yeah, appreciate. And there's lots of space in between those notes, so they've got enough time to conceptualize what you've actually laid out there. It's a beautiful topic that's got a lot of these little hidden gems in it, I guess. These little pieces of gold that are, yeah, might seem pretty basic, like great, I'm just playing groups of three, and that's pretty variable in how I do it, but it's got a lot going for it. And as I said, if you didn't know about it before, now you do know about it, let me know where you've heard it before. Even just starting on three-note kind of groupings, like the Miles Davis So What solo, that's so famous. If you think about some of the most memorable solos, you'll notice as well that they do start fairly slowly and gradually build. Yeah, of course, there's exceptions to the rule. Thanks for coming. This has been The Green Room. If you've got a topic that you want me to talk about, that you think I might know about, or something that I can learn and then talk about, absolutely hit me up. I think my specialities are probably jazz guitar, fusion, rock, and also jamming as well. That's going to be one that I'll talk about in the future as well. Maybe a bit of a jam survival kit. Um, yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of the video. Obviously a little bit rough being the first one, but thanks for sitting through it.